Hi, this is Jamila Bay with a very special sex, politics, and religion hour. It's Thanksgiving, which means I'm in my relative's bedroom hiding. I don't feel well. The issue came up, Ferguson, and if you are anything like me, you have relatives who are saying things that do make you feel kind of sick. Those protesters shouldn't be looting and they should just follow the curfew and get off the streets. There's nothing left to be done. Missouri officer Darren Wilson was not indicted. There's nothing wrong, nothing to see here. Move along, folks. What are you whining about? A lot more colorful language come from my people. But, since I'm sitting here, I thought it is time to bring up a few things, and I hope you might be able to use these at your own Thanksgiving dinner. So first of all, we are American citizens, those of us who would go about our business in a way in which we believe we're protected by the First Amendment, which says, we have the right to assemble. We have the right to protest. We have the right to petition our government. And let me be certain with you here. If you are poor and you don't have someone's cell phone number who works at City Hall, the way you petition your government is that you stand in the street and you hold signs and you yell a lot. That's the most American thing one can do. Even more American than going out on Friday tomorrow and spending lots of money. We Americans have that right. Let's for a moment talk a little bit about the protesters and what they're enduring. So, people have said, these outside agitators, as if someone who's coming from within his or her own country could be an outside agitator. But anyhow, Uncle Travis, we'll get back to you in a minute. These folks are standing up, they're yelling, they're blocking traffic, they are making it known that they are there to protest an act by their government, an act by a police officer who is paid by the people to protect them. When yet another unarmed black boy is gunned down, there's not even the finding that a trial needs to happen. People are angry, they're protesting. And what is their government's response? Well, they are getting tear gas. Now, let's talk about tear gas for a minute. I did really, really well in chemistry, and if I didn't like broadcasting so much, I probably would have gone on to something chemistry related for a career. But tear gas, okay. Did you know, in 1993, the Chemical Weapons Convention said, and it was signed by pretty much every country, including the USA, it said that tear gas is illegal to use in war. You cannot deploy tear gas against your combatants. The catch is there's no such prohibition against using tear gas on one's own citizens. So, gassing your own people is cool as long as it's tear gas. Now, most people who get tear gassed, if you are a healthy individual, you will experience some shortness of breath. That's probably because the stuff is designed to register with your pain sensors. It's meant to hurt. It's meant to make your eyes water. It's meant to cause a sensation of panic within a person so that they disperse. Again, illegal in warfare, just fine on your own people. I don't understand it, but I wasn't at the convention in 93. I was still in high school. So anyhow, when American citizens stand up and protest and their government or, their police forces or whatnot respond to them in riot gear with armored vehicles, shooting tear gas at them, that's a bad thing. That's an un-American thing. But those people, those stupid protesters shouldn't be out there looting and rioting and doing all this. Let's be real here, okay? No, people should not loot. It's stealing, it's bad, it's not a good thing to do. However, I argue that the larger issue here is not the property crime. You deal with the people who are breaking windows. You see somebody coming out of a store with contraband, you deal with them. Not with a death penalty. You don't shoot them on sight. You take them to the station and you put the evidence in a locker and you deal with it that way. But to deny the ability, to deny the constitutional rights of hundreds of American citizens who are saying, we believe that Black Lives Matter. We believe that another shooting of an unarmed Black boy at the hands of law enforcement is a bad thing. The response is not, oh, well, look at the looter with the shoes and the TV. The response needs to be, these are citizens, they have a grievance, they are petitioning their government, they are exercising their constitutional right. Whether or not I agree with them is not the problem. Whether or not I agree with them is not whether or not they get to be there. If you believe in this country and if you uphold the values that it holds dear, you look at Ferguson, Missouri, and you say, how have we gotten here? This is un-American on every level. It saddens me. It saddens a lot of people, and it really does make the idea of justice for all something that I think is still an aspirational goal. In the meantime, let me read this text that came in. It is time to say grace. Oh. Yeah, that's another from some relative's bedroom post I'll make. Anyhow, thank you so much. I am Jamila Bay, and I really want you to have a Thanksgiving where you are thankful for living in a place where your constitutional rights are protected, because those places are becoming fewer and fewer. Demand your rights or else you don't have any. Take care. Have a good Turkey Day.